Hello, beautiful people. Today, let's focus on the balance council changes. So let's start with the power increase. So my first choice would be Anglerfish. This is the weakest, I would say, retainer in the game. Only at 3 points of power with 5 points of provision. I would say, like, for this card, it should be 4 and 4. That would be more than advisable. So far, I would say it's being used only in the beast deck. In the rain decks, unfortunately, it doesn't create anything else except thinning. Regarding the points, it's basically nothing. So I would say definitely this card needs a buff. Then you have Impera Enforcers. So this is one of these cards that is completely forgotten. It's not being used in any kind of a deck, in any kind of a soldier deck, and also the Spying ability, it's completely forgotten. Then you have Sea Serpent. This is another beast. Unfortunately, I know it can be used in one of these decks with Renfrey, with all the beasts, but this Sea Serpent is only over there as a filler. So basically, it does nothing, and it's completely unplayable. We don't see this card in any of the decks regarding rain. Then we have Decrease. First, it's Henry. This card is completely, I would say, trashy, and trashy in this way that it can ruin the game. I would say that at 7 plus 11 it's very strong. It gets the golds that it can get. Usually it's being played with what is it called? The Run Rage. So you get 5 cards, your opponent gets 5 cards, and obviously you can select. Then you give your opponent some completely trashy golds. Especially the first one that you are receiving in your hand is completely useless in most of the cases. So this round will be yours. That's why I think this card is too strong. Then the dragons, they are always strong. I would say the provision is not a problem. Here the issue is with the power. They create too much points, and it's very difficult to destroy this dragon. At 5 it would be maybe easier, and also the points will be lower by this 1 point, which sometimes can make a difference. Living armor, obviously this is only just to fill the gap over here. Then we have provisions. Definitely this is a 6 provision card, the strongest bronze card in the game presently. Then we have Jackpot. In this season I faced Jackpot only once, so it's completely unplayable. Nobody used this leader ability regarding Syndicate. It's completely forgotten, that's why I decided that we need to make this stronger. Then we have Fruits of Isgit, and after this one buff that it received last season, I still think it's not enough. Also, indirectly, it would also have an impact on one of these cards that is also not played too often. It's only played with this Lilith's Omen, but I would say definitely it needs to be bring back to game. And what is it that faction? Maybe it's gonna be easier like this. The Bloody Mistress, so Garnihora, and as you can see we have Garnihora's fruits, so that would make this card stronger in a way that we would have 3 Garnihora's fruits instead of 2. Then you have Decreasing Provision and Fallen Ryla. This is the card that is completely forgotten, although it's at 12 points of provision. It's not being played at all. Also, it would make this poison ability stronger for Syndicate. So I think this is kind of interesting because the power it's very okay. It's 6, it's more than enough, plus the veil, so it's really strong. But unfortunately, with this 12 points of provision, it's completely forgotten. Then we have Foth, and this is one of the tutors. It's a very interesting card, and also if we see over here, I don't know why this card still hasn't been changed. Sorry. It's gonna be over here, and we can go down, and then we see even stronger cards, and which are played in every deck, like Vabjorn. It's 2 at 7. Also we have cards like John Natalis, Ermion, Mano, so and also Ferko. So all these cards, they basically have the same function. So I don't know what's the point of keeping this card at 8. Moreover, we also have additional cards that also should be changed in the future, and this is Wispes and Gels, and this is completely unfair that both of these cards, which have the same function in Master Faction, both of them they are at 8, and if you compare them, so over here, if you go to skellige, you have Ermion at 7, and also you have Vabjorn at 7. So I think this is something that needs to be definitely changed. And I'm sorry for this one. This is a mistake. I wanted to add a different card over here, and my last choice would be here. Sorry, Imlerit. So this is what, like, one of these cards that also needs to be changed. I think at 9 points of provision it's too expensive. There's no point of keeping this card at that expensive value. I would say 3 plus 8 would make the job, and definitely this card first of all would be present. Second of all, it would create some options for snow for the white frost, and also it would be more visible. So these are my votes. I'm gonna submit them. And okay, these are the changes. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your time and support. Please like, subscribe, and comment, guys. See you in the next video. And the last announcement, guys, please go to your shelter and adopt the dog. Thank you very much, guys. Bye bye.